students, welcome on our online live classes. In physics, last class we have discussed about the Coulomb's law and the force between the two charges. In this class, we have discussed about some numerical problems related to the basics of the Coulomb's law. After that, we will move upon the vector formulations of the Coulomb's law and the superposition principle. First, we will take a quick revision of the previous class. In last class, we have discussed about the force between the two charges, and the formulations are F is to be equal to K Q1 Q2 upon R square, or the next formulations F it is to be 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 upon R square. And after that, we are considering the formulations F into the medium equal to F naught divided by K, or it is to be F naught divided by the epsilon R. And we are also to be considering the formulations, the different value of the epsilon R. These values are epsilon R, it is equal to 1.006. It is to be equated by the 1 for the free space. It is to be equal to 80 for the water. It is to be equated by the infinite for the conductor, and it is to be equated for the oxygen 1.005 formulations. Now we are just to be considering the few questions. Question number 1. If the electric force between two charges is 10 Newton, the force is 20 Newton when it is placed in a medium find the permittivity of that medium. Here the question is, if the electric force between the two charges are to be 10 Newton, then the force is to be 20 Newton when it is to be placed into a medium. It means in first case we are just to be placed it into the free space or the vacuum. In second case we are just to be put it down into a medium. In both the cases forces are to be given and the permittivity of that particular medium it is to be find out. Okay, solve. First thing, the formulation solutions. Write down the given parameters. It is to be F naught equal to 10 Newton, and the F medium it is also to be given in terms of the 20 Newton. Next, to find क्या find करना है? The relative permittivity epsilon R or the value of K. Next, the formula. The formula is Fm equal to F naught upon epsilon R. It means from this formula we are getting out the epsilon R. It is to be the value of F naught upon Fm. Clear? Here I am just to be putting down the values in terms of the F naught. It is to be 10, it is to be 20, it means it is equal to 1 by 2 formulations. Okay, in this case we are just to be considering the same formulations, and to correct out this we are just to be considering it is equal to 2, because we know that the value of the dielectric constant, it is to be always greater than 1. Here I am just to be taking out the random data, and we are knowing that the force is to be decreases when it is to be placed into the medium. That's why 10 by 2 it is equal to the 5. It means the value of the permittivity, relative permittivity epsilon r equal to k, it is to be the 5. Okay, then the unit of it, is it have any unit? The dielectric constant or the relative permittivity? No, my dear students, it is not to be having any unit. It means the answer of this question, it is to be equal to 5. It is to be the first type of the questions. Okay, next we will move upon the second type of the question. Here the question number 2. If the force between two charges of 5 coulomb each is 160 Newton, then the entire arrangement is dipped into water, then find the force in water. Here the formulations. If the force between the two charges 5 coulomb is, it has to be 160 Newton. It means here the formulations, force between the charges are to be given, and after that the entire formulations, it is to be dipped into the water, then the new force is. Solution. When you are going to solve the numericals, just to be read out the numericals in place of once, twice read out the numericals, and trying to find out the basic conclusion in your mind, make a framework how to solve this numerical. It means the given data are the force between the two charges, it means it is to be F naught equal to 160 newtons, as well as the values are Q1 equal to Q2 equal to 5 coulomb. Then the water, it means we are here needed to the permittivity, relative permittivity of the water or the dielectric constant for the water. We are knowing that it is to be equal to 80. Now to find, it is to be the Fm, the force into the medium. Next, the formula, it is to be Fm equal to F naught upon K, and the value of F naught, it is to be 160 divided by value of K, it is to be 80. 160 divided by 80, we are getting out the value of 2 Newton. It is to be the force into the water. It means it is to be the effect of the medium on the electrostatic force. Like earlier, it is to be 160 newtons. When we are just to be dipped into the water, the forces are to be minimized in terms of the 2 Newton. Clear? Okay. Next, we will move upon the third type of the formulations. Here I am trying to give each and every type of the questions related to that particular topic, and after the entire formulations, if something is to be left out, you can comment in the comment section. That's why I am providing the solutions or the video lectures related to that particular topics if something is to be left out. But my tries is always to be completing the entire phenomena that are to be related to that particular basic formulations. That's why here I am considering the each and every types of the numericals that are to be presented in terms of the collapse. And okay, next we will move upon the question number 3rd. In question number 3rd, we are just to be having if two charges are placed at 10-meter distance, the force between is 20 Newton. If a plate of 3 millimeter thick, a plate of 3 millimeter thickness is placed in between charges, then the new force is, in case number 1, the dielectric constant of plate is 2. In case number 2, this plate is made up with conductor. Okay, read out the questions. There are the two charges. They are to be placed at a distance of the 10 meter. It means the separation between the charges are to be 10 meter. Here the formulations, the force between them it is to be 20 Newton. It means the given parameters are equal to 10 meter, F naught is to be equal to 20 newtons, and a plate of the thickness 3 millimeter is to be placed in between the charges in the new forces. Case number 1, first we will solve the first type of the question, the dielectric constant of the plate. It means here the sign R equal to K is equal to 2. Now to find, here the value is Fm. Now the formula Fm equal to F upon K. Here the value of the F naught it is also to be given 20 Newton upon value of K it is to be 2. It means the force is to be in terms of the 10 Newton. Clear? It is to be the first formulations. In this type of the questions, not to be bothered about the access data is to be given. It means in first line they are to be placed at the 10 meter distance. So that's why we are just to be directly going through F equal to K Q1 Q2 upon R square. Force given at Q1 Q2, then R given at, that's why we are just to be going to calculate the value of the Q naught. It means we are just to be trying to find out the value of the Q1 into Q2. And this value of the Q1 Q2 is to be, but here there is no need of to calculate this kind of the value. That's why we are just to be using the basic required formulations. In case number 2, B part, the values are to be given, R is to be same, F naught is to be same, but the important thing, the dielectric constant of the plate is, then the plate is made up with the conductor. And earlier we have just to be studied about the dielectric constant value of that particular conductor. What is the value of the dielectric constant of the conductor? Give the answer very fast. Be fast. It is to be, okay, it is to be infinite. The value of the dielectric constant for the conductor, it is to be infinite. That's why here the formulations, the value of the Fn equal to, it is to be 20 Newton divided by infinite. Okay. For the mathematics student, it is to be quite easier, but for the biology students, for the bio students, so divide by infinite. Okay, there is no issue, infinite is to be placed in terms of the 1 upon 0. It means infinite, it is to be put it down in terms of the 1 upon 0. Because there is no need to just to be bothering about it, it is to be the basic formulation in place of the infinite, put it down 1 upon 0. जैसे आप इस पे 1 upon 0 put up करेंगे, 0 is to going into the upward direction, multiplied by 20 and getting out the 0. It means the force between the charges are to be 0 Newton. And then the basic formulations, when we are just to be dividing any quantity with respect to infinite, it is to be 0. When we are dividing any quantity with respect to 0, we are getting out the infinite. It means if we are having the value 20 upon 0, it is to be equal to infinite. Just to be interchanging the place, just cross multiplying these 20 upon infinite, it is to be equal to 0. That's why the force in between the charges is to be 0 Newton. It is to be the effect of the force upon the force on the material or the dielectric material. If we are just to be minimizing the force between the charges, it means we are just to be having the formulations in terms of the, we are just to be placing any conducting material in between them. Due to the conducting material, their force is to be decreases. Okay, next we are just to be moving upon another type of the question. First we will discuss about the basic formulations. Here I am considering the formulations F1 equal to K Q1 Q2 upon R1 square and F2 is also to be considering in terms of the K1 Q2 upon R2 square. It means here the charges are to be same, but the distance between them is changed. Then we are just to be put it down, find out the ratio of both the formulations. F1 upon F2, it is to be, K is to be considered K Q1 Q2 upon R1 square divided by K Q1 Q2 upon R2 square. It is to be considered with this, and we are just to be getting out the formulations R2 square upon R1 square. It is to be in terms of the R2 upon R1 ka whole square. Now the concluded formula, it is to be in terms of the F1 upon F2 equal to R2 upon R1 ka whole square, or we can also to be write down in the formulations F2 upon F1 equal to R1 upon R2 ka whole square. Clear? It has to be the basic formulations when charges are to be same but the distance are to be changed. It means here in this type of the questions we are just to be considering if you are having the two 5 coulomb charges. Earlier they are to be placed at the 10 centimeter 10 meter distance, but the next case where they are just to be placed at the 20-meter distance. Then the formulations are, when they are to be at 10 meter, then they are to be at the 20 meter. In this kind of formulations, there is no need to solve the entire formulations. We are just to be directly concluded in the formulations F1 upon F2 equal to R2 upon R1 whole square, or F2 upon F1 equal to R1 upon R2 and F1 upon F2 equal to R2 upon R1. Because force is to be the reciprocal of the distance, that's why it is to be F1 के respect में R2 आएगा और F2 के respect में R1. Okay, to better understanding, we are just to be considering an example numerical to understand this concept. Next question number 4. Two charges plus 5 coulomb and minus 5 coulomb are placed at 10 meter distance if the distance between them is doubled, then the new force is, distance is doubled and the options are to be given. It is to be 4 into F, it is to be F by 4, it is to be F by 16, it is to be F by 2. Okay, read out the question in a basic proper manner. Two charges are to be plus 5 coulomb and the minus 5 coulomb are to be placed at the 10 centimeter distance. It means here we are having the charges Q1, Q2 and their separations. It means we are able to find out the force between them. But before solving the questions, read out the entire questions, how to solve that particular questions. The required parameters are. Here the formulations, if the distance between them it is to be doubled, then the new force is. It is to be doubled, it means it is to be R1 10, R2 is to be 20. Then the new force is. With respect to the primary forces, it means there is no need to calculating the F equal to K Q1 Q2 upon R square. If it is not to be in terms of the objective questions or in your board examinations, then we are just to be going through the calculate F equal to K Q1 Q2 upon R square. Okay, we are considering the entire formulations. That's why first the given data in terms of the Q1 equal to plus 5 coulomb, Q2 it is equal to minus 5 coulomb, R1 equal to 10 centimeter. If there is needed, then we can calculate the force in terms of the K, Q1, Q2 upon R square, and this force is value of K 10 into 10 to power 9. It is to be 5 into 5 divided by 10 chi square. Here I am just to be considering the numeric value, the magnitude, because if we are considering the minus 4, minus 5, it means the directions of the force is to be changed. But the directions are to be considered when we are considering the vector formulations of the Coulomb's law. Here I am just to be considering the basic formulation, that's why 5 into 5 it is to be the 25 into 9. क्या formulations बनेगा? It is to be 225 into 10 to power 9 divided by 10 का square 10 to power 2. It means 225 into 10 to power 7 Newton. But in this questions, it is to be not to be. There is no need to solve this. But If the same questions in your board examinations, then you have to solve in this manner. That's why here I am including the answer in these formulations. Okay? Okay. Next we are going to solve in the proper as per the questions manner. If the distance is to be doubled, it means, my dear students, R2 is कितना होगा? It is to be 2 into R1 equal to 2 into 10. It means it is to be the 20 centimeter. But here there is no need to find out these formulations. There is no need. We are just to be writing down the formulations F2 upon F1 equal to R1 upon R2 all square. If the value of the R1 is to be 10 upon its 20, value is to be square. It means 1 by 2 ka square, and it is to be getting out the 1 by 4. Now F1 is to be cross multiplied, and we are getting out the final concluded result F2 equal to F1 upon 4. Here the formulations are to be in terms of the F by 4, it is to be your answer. Is it clear? Okay. These are the basic types of the questions related to the Coulomb's law. Next year, I am also to be considering the next formulations, Coulomb's law into the vector formulations.